is a Balm in Gilead is a well-known African-American spiritual of unknown origin, with a rich history and its roots deep in the hardships endured by African-American slaves on the plantations. These spirituals were steeped in scripture, the Bible for centuries being the only book allowed to them.
Purcell is regarded by many to be our finest English composer. As well as his one and only opera, Dido and Aeneas, he composed more than 50 catches with witty, funny, and sometimes decidedly risque lyrics. This one, Fine Prithee John, is an argument between two friends who presumably have had a bit too much to drink.
Every night when the sun goes down seems to have its origins in the American gospel tradition. It has been recorded by many popular American folk singers, including Joni Mitchell, Harry Belafonte, and Bob Dylan. It also has a connection with England. A version was collected from Mrs. Effie Mitchell from Burnsville, North Carolina, in 1918 by the English folk song collector Cecil Sharp. We sing an arrangement by Michael Stocks.
I wish to the Lord my train would come. I wish to the Lord my train would come. I wish to the Lord my train would come. And take me back where I come from. Every night when the sun goes down.
John Dowland was a Renaissance composer, lutenist, and a very fine singer. He wrote prolifically for the lute, as well as many dolorous songs, which were so fashionable in Elizabethan England. In fact, his motto was Semper Dowland, Semper Dolens, always Dowland, always doleful. However, Fine Knacks for Ladies bucks this trend.
Within this pack, its points, laces, and dust, and divers toys, seating a country fair. But in my heart, where duty serves and loves, turtles and twins, was brood and heavenly pair. Happy the heart that beats, of no removes, of no removes, of no removes.
If Ye Love Me is a song of faith. Each part in turn takes up the melody, and the effect is solemn and beautiful. It was written almost 500 years ago by Thomas Tallis, at a time when composers were required to change from Latin to English and to write in a simple style, to each syllable a plain and distinct note.
poignant song, which not only evokes for me the memory of lost loved ones, but also makes me think of how I would like to be remembered. The singer is an ordinary person who has lived a full life, taking great enjoyment in good company, generous with his money and his time, someone who has never knowingly hurt others, and who doesn't have time to remember or regret the real mistakes he may have made in life. He is someone who will be dearly missed by the friends and lovers he must now leave behind. But if, he says, fate determines that he should outlive them, then he will remember them in a gentle toast, wishing them good night and joy.
I spent it in good company, and all the wrongs that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me.
Cysga is a beautiful Welsh lullaby, first published in 1930. We sing it in Welsh, but the translation goes, "Sleep, my pretty child, may you sleep until the morning. I have closed and locked the door."
Winchester town there lived a brisk young widow.
This song tells a story of a young widow, the suitors that come to win her hand, and her unlikely choice. It's a traditional folk song collected in 1905 in Somerset, set to a lively arrangement by UK composer Alan Bullard.
Soon there came a brisk young farmer, with his hat turned up, and thinking to gain her. My dear Lord, love you this wide world, through, if you will true, you shall bed a farmer.
I Am Tired is a very simple song, but it is a favourite of the choir. The words were written by St. Columba in the 6th century, some 600 years before Wolvesey Castle was built. It still seems appropriate, though, to sing those words here.
For me, it is time to go home, to the grace of God, to the peace of heaven.
One of America's most popular singer-songwriters is Billy Joel. Written in 1983, it was wonderful to learn this arrangement by Bob Chilcott of Billy Joel's And So It Goes.
I would choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too. And you can have this heart to break.
We sing several of Peter Amidon's arrangements, including this old American hymn, "I Will Guide Thee."
I will guide thee, I will guide thee, I will guide thee with mine eyes all the way from earth to heaven. I will guide thee with mine eyes.
Anna Tabbush from West Sussex is a composer, choir leader and organiser of festivals. Take Note sings other songs by Anna, but this one is particularly apt for these times. After months of online meetings and small rehearsals of 4 or 5 people, When We Can Sing sums up the joy of all of us of being able to sing together again.
Let it resonate through every part of me when we can sing. When we can sing, 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 sing. When we can sing, 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 sing. When we can sing, sing. When we can sing,